Extraordinary education for extraordinary you. Develop total brain functioning and higher consciousness as a firm foundation for a fulfilling life. Earn a fully accredited 4-year bachelor's degree in the science of creative intelligence for management while enjoying a blissful life in freedom and enlightenment on the Mother Divine program. The Asian Mother Divine campus, the site of our Bachelor of Arts program, is located near Chantaburi in Thailand, where the holy mountain Khao Kichikut, with its famous floating rock, beautiful waterfalls, and lush forests, keeps a silent and comforting watch. Welcome to the heavenly home of Asian Mother Divine in Thailand. The campus has over 100 acres of tropical gardens, forests, and organic orchards. The campus is a Maharishi Mahavastu, Vedic architecture built in perfect harmony with the laws of nature, allowing the residents to benefit from the effects of good fortune, good health, and a peaceful feeling. We would like to introduce you to our 4-year bachelor's degree program. Offered by Raja Park Institute and fully accredited by the Thai Ministry of Education, so credits can transfer to any university worldwide. All students in this BA program simultaneously participate in the Mother Divine program, which is designed to unfold your full, nourishing, and highly refined potential as a woman, a person whose essential nature is divine. This combination of a BA program, along with participation in the Mother Divine program, makes an ideal program of education for enlightenment, higher education for higher consciousness. We'll describe our curriculum and show you all the aspects of a student's day, letting the students and teachers themselves tell you about the program.
BA program with the Mother Divine program helped me to find out best version of me, to express best version of me, and to find out who I am, what I can do, what is my interest. That's really helped me to find out. And
now, please join us for a glimpse into the elements that make up a typical day in our lives. Our day often begins with a walk in the orchard in the early morning coolness. Here, many different kinds of fruit trees grow. Among them, cashew, mango, papaya, and banana. Each is enjoyed in its season.
All students join the other members of the Mother Divine program in doing a set of yoga asanas morning and afternoon. Simple yoga postures that keep the body limber and enliven consciousness in the physiology. One of the great joys of being a student here is the opportunity for extended practice of transcendental meditation and its advanced programs, including yogic flying, morning and evening every day in a large coherence-creating group.
And doing long program with Mother Divine, so these things are very precious to me.
This campus is home not only to the Mother Divine program, but also the International Transcendental Meditation Teacher Training Courses, New Mother Divine program, and Asian Residence courses and World Peace Assemblies throughout the year. Students report that their experiences of higher states of consciousness blossom very quickly in such an ideal environment.
Now listen as some students describe their experiences of development of consciousness.
Once, when I was practicing transcendental meditation and experiencing the silence, suddenly I felt I had crossed the line which distinguishes my feelings and thoughts from the silence. I felt my thoughts were far away from me and they were changing of their own accord. I felt I had left behind all my feelings through transcending and remained only with me, with myself. Without any influence of thoughts or feelings, I felt peaceful, but my whole body and my mind were fully awake. I experienced myself as one with the silence as whole. I felt at that moment any thought or feeling or past impressions were insignificant and unimportant. I felt at that moment myself and silence, which I was experiencing pleasantly and lovingly, as one wholeness, were everything. The only thing important, significant, the only thing which was real. At that moment, I felt I was just by myself being.
One day, when I was doing my yoga asanas, I felt very deep inside, and then I felt something with a very good smell come through my nose, and a very beautiful and sweet voice of birds and a little animal from outside come through my ears. Everything was very beautiful, which filled my heart with love and filled my mind with bliss, and nothing was separate. Both my body and my mind were becoming oneness. My body, my mind, sounds, smells, and all surroundings become unified, holistic, and one. In that time, I could not feel anything except a beautiful, sweet feeling of bliss inside. Throughout the time of doing the whole set of asanas, everything, my mind, my body, the yoga posture, and all the surroundings felt unified. When I finished my yoga asanas, I felt very glorious in my mind, and my face felt full of brightness and liveliness.
During my practice of the Transcendental Meditation program, as I transcend to pure silence, my mind naturally became more and more subtle, and I found myself in the depths of silence. There was nothing other than myself, no disturbance of thought. At the same time, my consciousness started to flow very softly within my awareness. This feeling of wakefulness was flowing everywhere in my physiology throughout the whole program.
From time to time, I experience inner light when I am practicing the Transcendental Meditation and TMCT program. It comes in different ways. Sometimes in those moments of deep silence with no thought in my mind, I perceive concentrated points of light in a line, cluster, or other shapes. And sometimes the experience of light is just a vision of the sun brightening the sky. Once in a while, this light is widespread in my awareness. Then I feel my surroundings are illuminated by a source that is outside me. I have the tendency to open my eyes, but as a result, I find there is no light outside. The light returns to my perception as soon as I close my eyes and continue the practice again. This makes me firm in the understanding that the source of light is inside me.
I had an experience of an expanding heart where I was filled with gratitude, love, and devotion. At the moment of the experience, I had no thoughts, but right after the experience, I thought of different things that I could be grateful for. I recalled a few memories and little things that had happened to me, and I felt very full of appreciation for all of them. I loved where I was. I was happy for anything that had happened to me. All these details and memories came together, and I thought they all contributed to the beauty of my life. I wanted to give my best, my full attention, and be more devoted to all the things that come my way. Although the feeling did not come up to the same level as the stronger experience of an expanding heart I felt earlier, I was grateful towards the beauty of everything.
In here, we have single rooms that have attached private bathrooms that are very spacious and comfortable. I especially like that every room has an air conditioner to help cool down the room during hot days. Also, the rooms have big windows making them bright.
Delicious, healthy vegetarian meals are served in a beautiful dining hall where our international group of students and Mother Divine can enjoy one another's company and the flavors of different cuisines.
We focus on the knowledge of consciousness. The main discipline is consciousness, and at the same time we experience deeper layer of consciousness in our program.
This bachelor's degree program is in the science of creative intelligence for management. Not management in the sense of a business management degree, but rather learning to manage all aspects of your life from their source in consciousness. The science of creative intelligence is the science of consciousness, also known as Maharishi Vedic science. Consciousness is the student's own self, the knower, the unified field of all the laws of nature. So this degree program identifies and studies the source from where all disciplines emerge. And ideal management to bring the highest achievement and fulfillment to each discipline.
We have very unique teachers here. Their heart and mind was grown in knowledge of consciousness. And this is something that I cannot find anywhere.
The students study a wide variety of different subjects from the arts and sciences during their 4 years. But all classes relate the knowledge of that discipline back to its source in consciousness. Students do not get lost in a myriad of details because the teacher skillfully guides the student to see how the knowledge relates to her own self. This approach to education is called consciousness-based education. It supplies the fundamental element that is missing from other forms of education, understanding and direct experience of the field of consciousness. In this way, consciousness-based education provides a unifying framework for all knowledge, and, importantly, it assures that all knowledge is experienced as intimately related to the knower herself, the student. What sets this degree program apart from all others is that in addition to intellectual knowledge and consciousness-based education, students enjoy the unique opportunity for extended direct experience of consciousness, their own inner self, the source of all knowledge, on the Mother Divine program.
This is a unique program. It is because of many things.
and live knowledge. Go to sleep with knowledge, wake up with knowledge, eat with knowledge, everything, all our mind and heart is saturated in knowledge.
We don't learn only the outside, but we learn from inside. We learn from ourselves. Everything that we learn from ourselves is just naturally come out to the outside. It just automatically work. If we don't know ourselves, if we don't know our the real self, we will not know another outside. We will not know anyone else.
I wanted to have a Mother Divine life, and then I wanted to experience consciousness-based education in order to help in application of consciousness-based education in my country.
We study many different subjects in this program, including agriculture, economics, physics, creative academic writing, management, religion, and so on. These courses are presented through the blog system, so we take one course at a time for about 5 weeks straight.
BA has a very richness in it. We studied 12 disciplines. From 12 point of view, we studied the same foundation. This is very interesting. You can see difference, all 12 disciplines, but you can see the one unified field under it.
Such a variety of courses gives us a chance to participate in many different kinds of activities, like making compost in the garden, holding an art exhibition, and working with different computer programs. Each of these activities encourages us to express the knowledge we are learning from a different perspective.
Because we learn different tools for writing and speaking also, like narrative writing, descriptive writing, formal essay writing. You get all of these tools to help you in English. And then one of the things I feel is very important is the documentation of research in consciousness. Because in this class we write about transcending, and then before this I felt transcending was the most difficult thing to describe. But then through this class you learn to express all these abstract ideas and write about them, so it helps you to get like these fine details of everything, and then it helps a lot with English writing and speaking. So my English really improved compared to before.
We also take a course called Social Skills to Support Nourishing Behavior for Rewarding Relationships, or etiquette
course. We have we organize some parties like tea parties or lunches or dinners, and then in all these things we are trying to do something for other people, like try to make them happy, serve them in a way. And then when we do this and then the people are really happy in the end, it was really fulfilling for me.
What is total brain functioning? Total brain functioning means our whole brain is awake. Brainwave research tells us that we actually change the physical structure of our brain by the behaviors and experiences we choose. For example, as we learn to play the piano, we develop specific brain circuits, and some localized areas of our brain develop. Like this, most experiences of everyday life, including traditional university study, develop localized brain areas. So EEG tracings across the whole cortex of typical students show an incoherent pattern of varied brain waves. However, the unique experience of transcending during transcendental meditation practice leads to a unique global EEG pattern, alpha coherence across the total brain. Researchers call this phenomenon total brain functioning. It's not that the whole brain is active, the whole brain is awake. This total brain functioning is accompanied by a deep state of physical rest. As our students enjoy the experience of transcending every day, they strengthen these global brain circuits. The brain changes, and students gradually develop a stabilized state of total brain functioning. Developing this stability of total brain wakefulness benefits our students in everything they do, both during their student life and after they graduate. The restful state enables students to manage stress. The coherent total wakefulness becomes a basis for all localized brain activity and enables them to perform well. They develop a firm foundation for a fulfilling and successful life. Researchers say that everything good about the brain comes from its coherent functioning. Published studies show brainwave coherence is associated with increased happiness, improved self-confidence and self-esteem, higher creativity and intelligence, improved academic performance, better health, and the increased ability to make good judgments.
Faculty use the teaching methods of consciousness-based education, which include daily learning activities and frequent reviews to be sure all students truly understand the material, thus avoiding the pressure of a single exam at the end of the course.
Here we don't do homework. We just have to do our program. Through this experience, we came to know ourselves and what we have learned in class. We do exam here also, but it's less stress compared to other university.
Learning activities in each class provide some fun ways to integrate the knowledge. For example, we create skits, videos, and puppet shows, write poems, and make drawings and charts to summarize and illustrate the knowledge we learn in the lessons.
Where she calls Thailand the land of enlightenment. Besides the holy mountain, we are surrounded by beautiful temples, national parks, and beaches not far away.
We enjoy outings from time to time. They add variety to our daily routine. These include swimming trips to the ocean or waterfalls, hiking up the nearby holy mountain, Kaokechakut, during the annual festival there, and enjoying the Orchid Fair and other local festivals. We also love to visit our sister consciousness-based school in another part of Thailand, Dhamachareni Vitaya School, a charity Buddhist girls' boarding school where all the students, nearly 1,000 girls, practice transcendental meditation, and all the older girls also practice the advanced TMCD program, including yogic flying. On our field trips, we go to museums and places of historical or cultural interest and have also explored some of the interesting development projects of the Thai royal family. During our agriculture class, we also visited an organic farm. It's like a family here with ancient Mother Divine, and a very international one at that. For example, this year, every student in our class was from a different country. We enjoy helping each other.
I like here, and also since I came here, I feel like the environment, everyone, people, all Mother Divines, they are so kind and help. I feel like we all just come from the same family. We all just like mother, sisters, friends, or everyone just like in one family. I don't feel any different from this country do this country do this, but I feel like everyone just the same as each other. This is, I feel like, really one family union.
And also being with them here for 4 years, now I feel like I become more close with them and like we become family.
I've been coming here to this bachelor's program for 4 years as a guest lecturer. And in this time, I've watched the students grow so much. They went from being quite unsure of themselves, unsure of their English, unsure of their knowledge. And now that they're about to graduate, they are so beautiful in their confidence in themselves, in their comfort with any field of knowledge, in their ability to express it in beautiful ways and do beautiful presentations and knowledge, give the knowledge in front of anyone. They are well prepared for whatever they take on next in their lives. And the emphasis in the education here is on both knowledge and experience. And all of our students are just beautiful examples of the most that people can aspire to and achieve. That's it.
The possibilities are unlimited for graduates of this program. Many become teachers of transcendental meditation and go back to their countries to share this technique. Others have become teachers of consciousness-based education. Some decide to remain on the Mother Divine program, where they can make rapid progress towards their own enlightenment and create a profound influence of peace for the world. Still others return to their countries and start a career. One graduate, for example, in addition to being a teacher of transcendental meditation, also took a job with an insurance company and rapidly rose to become one of their top salespeople. She said, "Raja Park Institute gave me the most important knowledge in my life. I gained so much in communication skills, in confidence, in working with other people, in listening deeply and understanding others better. The depth of knowledge is something I can apply on all levels of life, and it has brought my success."
I want to be a TM teacher, and I want to teach students on consciousness-based education. And first place that I really want to go is Tamacharin School. I just want to share this knowledge to students, and after that I want to travel in the rural place, maybe some place that they need teacher. I want to visit. I just want to open consciousness-based education with them so that they can have the knowledge and be self-sufficient in their daily life. So this is what I plan.
I will do TTC. After finish TTC, I will go back to Bhutan and I will share this knowledge, this precious knowledge to my people in Bhutan.
My future plans is to be of service to other people. I have learned from Maharishi how mentoring other people is really fulfilling.
And very nice thing is, it's not the end of my education. It is not the end of the also my development. I would say even it is just a very good fundamental foundation of the career path ahead of me, whatever ahead of me. And so this way I think I have gained more than what I spent 6 years studying before. And this is the one thing, and especially for ladies, I totally recommend them Mother Divine, because Mother Divine, and with BA program, you will know how to lead your life. And then if you are planning to have children and being a future mother, you know how to raise children in this healthy life. And then all this knowledge, you will just gain it by being here.
You are eligible to apply for this BA program if you are a single lady Siddha or governor, meditators who wish to become siddhas can also be considered, have graduated from high school or hold a higher degree. Many who choose to attend this special BA program already hold a BA degree or higher, are able to adequately understand, read and speak English. A minimum score of 500 on TOEFL test or 575 on TOEIC test is required. If there is sufficient demand, an English for Adults course may be offered before the BA program begins. The course fee for the BA program is tuition $3,000 per semester, room and board, Mother Divine course fee $800 per month. Qualified students in need may inquire about the possibility of financial aid. Please apply by visiting our website www.asianmd.org. For your further enjoyment, you will soon find videos of the full interview with each student posted there. For more information, email ba4sci@gmail.com.
This very good opportunity is in front of everyone's eyes now. I hope that everyone who will see this will join us, will be with Mother Divine, just being together, doing things together, and growing together for creating world peace, coherence, and then the world will be as one.